Hello everyone, I Satish Kumar, lecturer in English in Surya School, Mahendragarh. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on the chapter The Rat Trap. In this chapter, once upon a time, there was a man who went selling small rat traps of wire. Okay, he made them himself. The business was not profitable, so he had to resort to both begging and petty thievery. His clothes were in rags, his cheeks were sunken, and hunger gleamed in his eyes. His life was sad. Okay, one day when he was thinking of his rat traps, suddenly he was struck by an idea that the whole world is nothing but a big rat trap. Okay, the metaphor of a rat trap highlights the predicament of the peddler. One night, the peddler knocked on the door of a cottage to ask shelter for the night. The owner, who was an old man, gave him shelter. He was very hospitable and friendly towards him. Okay, he played cards with him until bedtime, but the peddler stole the host's money and ran away. His money was a bait which he took easily. He turned off the road and entered in a very confusing forest. He walked without coming out. Then he recalled his thoughts about the world and the rat trap. After that, he thought that his own turn had come. The money that he had stolen was a bait, and he had been caught. The whole forest seemed closed on him. After that, he found shelter in Ramsajo iron mill. There, the iron master mistook him as an old acquaintance and showed compassion and invited him to his manor house. Okay, he did not reveal his true identity because he thought if the iron master thought that he was an old acquaintance, he might give him some money. His expectation to get some money from iron master was also a bait. Okay, after half an hour, the iron master's daughter came to the mill to persuade him. She was Adela Wilmanson. I mean to say that the name of Iron Master's daughter was Adela Wilmanson. She was very kind. Okay, the next day was Christmas Eve. The Iron Master thought he was receiving his old regimental captain. The peddler was given a bath. A servant cut his hair and shaved him. He was dressed in a suit that belonged to the Iron Master. The Iron Master saw the peddler standing before him in broad daylight. Soon he realized his mistake. He could not be his old friend. He was just a rat trap seller. He became very angry. The peddler replied that he never pretended to be his acquaintance. He only begged to be allowed to stay in the forge. He never tried to deceive anybody. He was ready to put on his rags again and go away. But the ironmaster's daughter clearly told her father that the guest would stay with them. She wanted the peddler to enjoy a day of peace with them. In the evening, he was served Christmas fish and porridge. The next morning, the ironmaster and his daughter went to the church for Christmas service. There they heard a startling news. An old crofter had been robbed by a man selling rat traps. They returned home. The peddler must have run away with their money and silver spoons. The ironmaster asked from the servant if the peddler was still there. They had heard at church that the man was a thief. The servant replied them that the man had gone but not taken anything with him at all. On the contrary, he had left behind a little package for Adela Wilmanson. The young girl opened the package. She found a small rat trap and in it three wrinkled 10 kroner notes. Okay. There was a letter to for Adela Wilmanson. The peddler did not want them to be troubled at the Christmas by a thief. He thanked her for her hospitality and kindness shown to him. He wrote that those three wrinkled 10 kroner notes should be given back to the old man. His money pouch was hanging on his window frame. It was also written that the rat trap was a Christmas present from a rat. He would have been caught in the world's rat trap if he had not been raised to captain. Okay. The kindness of the ironmaster's daughter freed him from the rat trap. That's all for today. Thanks and have a nice day. Okay.